first thing I'm going to do is deploy the fleet. These guys here, that guy there, that guy here. I'll find this guy right up here. That guy's going to come here. This guy's going to go right there.
Deploy the fleet. I'm going to move this guy here. I'm moving this one here. And then I'm going to discard my leader, which is Architect of the Swarm, meaning you may launch outposts to uninhabited planets adjacent to planets you control, even if you have no military ships in that sector. Prepare 2 outposts for free.
I'll also discard my leader to put it in play. As my leader, I've chosen the android researcher. I'm not sure whether that's an android who researches things or a researcher of androids, but either way, it's pretty great. When I discard it, I put it into play, and from then on, I will gain 1 data when credits are distributed by the starting player each round. And that just seems like a really great advantage. Right now, I'm very low on data. It's about time I built some ships.
Alright.
Rebuild my fleet. So, 2 for a dreadnought. Then I can still build cruisers at my defense platforms as if they were outposts.
Correct.
So I can build a maximum of 4 cruisers, it looks like.
Alright, so data, credit, material, credit. My hand is empty, I pick up for free. I kind of want this exalted right here, and you just built ships, and you could take it next turn. So I don't think I can leave that up to chance. I think I need to take this exalted right now, or it's going to be gone next turn. And that would make me very sad. Deploying the fleet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, boom, boom. You come home. So I can build you again, hopefully soon. And that is a legacy of the Exalted. So we're going to trigger our next legacy event this turn. And as my discard, I'm just going to drop Bureaucracy. So that is my turn.
Each player chooses a free level 1 tech. No first bonus.
That is right. So everybody grab a little tech marker, pick a level 1 technology that you don't have already. If you are the first to get it, you will not get a first bonus. Josh, you're probably looking at the ones that give you stuff when you conquer stuff, like encryption and conquest, because you're just about to drop some of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Conquest.
I think I'm going to have the same idea. I'm going to go with encryption.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Colonize. I'm going to prepare 2 outposts.
So I'm going to discard tactical fortification. So I gain 1 green. I'm allowed to build a defense platform for 2. Building a defense platform right here.
Oh, smart. Okay.
Next, I'm going to infect, which means that I can prepare 2 outposts.
So you're preparing 2 more in addition to the 2 you already have.
Yes.
So you've got 4 to launch, you got 4 credits, you got it, that all counted out.
Yes.
And you can launch those because of your leader anywhere adjacent. You could be like here, 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 here if you wanted, or basically anywhere you want. You don't have to be places where you have ships. If you go to a place where there's still salvage available, you'll get to pick that up as well.
I'm going here, salvage available. I'm going here.
Alright. So you're going to make it to 8 this turn. You'll be scoring your 2nd expansion point.
Go.
Your bureaucracy and your expansion legacy.
Oh,
You have focus technology. You have the Agile Manifesto. Bureaucracy has no effect on you. Excellent.
So I move up a point.
All right.
I'm going to deploy my newly built fleet. Let's see. Here. And
So your dreadnought gets to double move, and actually 2 of your cruisers also get to double move.
that's true.
So you could actually conquer this
You could,
Oh, I could. That's true.
but
if you
why?
used your cruiser double because glory.
But I don't have that much glory.
You do have more glory than me, though.
But Jan has glory.
Also, there's this nice place right over here. The Dreadnought could double move over there.
It's true. Like, this is a nice place, but he also has a dreadnought right there that will
Take
take
it
it.
back. And then we'll just have an exchange of glory.
Which is good for both of you. 2 credits and 2 data richer you would each be.
But that makes us all uncomfortable.
But I will, instead of moving this guy here, move both of these over here. Make
I
them a little
understand.
guy.
Look, I understand.
Alright, so flip this. These guys go home. You
We're
each
both
get a
learning from the
data.
experience.
And
that's
then
how it
this
goes.
becomes purple. So get one out of your bag. That goes back in your bag. Alright, so exchange of glory. You go up to 2. And he goes down to 1. And you get 2 credits.
I'll discard this to gain 1 colonist.
You get a credit, you get a credit, you get a credit and a data. And I am going to extract more materials than anyone has ever heard of. 3, 6, 9. Most glorious is 10. Kaboom. I'm gonna discard gather data. Do the science card thing where I discard a science card and launch an outpost. Josh, you are up.
Alright, I am going to launch my outpost. So I'm going to throw one right here. Here. Discard that guy.
Play research so you can get some more technology if you want.
Do a Black Ops one.
Aha.
Oh, and I get one more of these, correct?
Yeah, you got to 8.
I'm going to pick up all my cards.
This is like a powder keg over here. Actually, kind of over here too.
So I'm going to evolve, which means I'm going to open a warp gate.
So you need to pay a total of 6 in either ship strength or colonists. You've got 5 strength there, plus 1 colonist. All right. So this is 5 strength. Back to your fleet supply. So now you got to pick the other warp gate you're going to open.
This warp gate.
Ooh. Josh, you're going to stand for that?
Yeah.
He just opened up
So
your
that just
warp
pops
gate
it back
out
to
from
here, right?
No, your guy's still there.
Oh, he stays here? Sweet.
Yeah. He can just fly through that warp gate.
Yes,
and
he can.
Just destroy everything.
Discard tactical fortification.
Alright, I'm going to extract materials, because that gives me 5, and I am able to prepare another outpost. Then I will discard commodities exchange to exchange 2 red for 2 credits.
I'm building ships now. There's going to be a lot of ships being built right now. First one costs 2. Second one costs 3. That's 5. 3 more. 2, 4, 6, 8. A couple of cruisers here and here. I'm going to discard Covert Ops. I'm going to drop 2 credits to get a Black Ops card. Woo, hoo-wee. Okay. And yeah, Josh, your turn.
Alright, I will build ships. The first one is a freebie. Put one here. One here. It's another dreadnought here. Discard bureaucracy for now.
I'm going to extract materials, so that is 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So I need 10, please.
10.
Oh, don't make a big deal out of it. Everybody sees it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the double multiplier.
And 1.
And
Deuce.
all right. I thought I was the king of making a lot of
Yeah.
materials.
Discard commodities exchange.
I'm going to research. So first I'm going to be looking at technology. I'd like to move this one up to a level 6, or a level 2 for 6.
You are the first there, so here's 2 back for your first bonus.
Yep, that also gives me a flexible production card, which lets me basically produce anything I want. Since I now have 2 level 2s, I can also move one of those up to a 3.
Yep.
So I'll pay 3 credits to move Fortification up to level 3, getting me a Legacy of Enlightenment.
So you have now a Legacy of Enlightenment. You will join me up here at 4 points. And this turn, you may discard an additional 2 cards. And then when you pick up your cards, you get to leave 2 cards in your discard pile. So you never have to pick up Bureaucracy again.
And then I can also launch outposts, so
Yep.
I'll spend these 2 credits to launch these 2 outposts. Let's go here and here.
All right.
And I can discard.
Yep, 2 extra discards. Start preparing for Space Christmas as you do that.
I'm all set. None of those had effects.
All right. Space Christmas. And it's my turn. There's some problem on the border over here that I would like to not be such a problem. I'd like all those ships moving in this wordly directions. All right, let's deploy this fleet. No, let's do this first. Shazam, incite mutiny. Discard this card, pay a credit to remove another player's dreadnought from the map and replace it with one from your own supply. That dreadnought cannot target its former faction in combat or conquest this turn, and the person you do this to immediately gains a vengeance. I'm thinking maybe Harry. Maybe, no, so you've got more points, but you don't seem threatening on the map. You seem super threatening on the map right now, but I've been pretending to be your friend for so long, it would be a shame to stop now.
Well, would you?
So let's talk about this.
So like,
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Dreadnought, wouldn't you have to attack this?
I
Or
would not.
You,
No,
you would be able to
he's
just retreat.
He's just, this guy's just flying around.
Oh, they can just chill.
He-
So-
yeah,
Okay.
he's just chilling.
Let's talk about this.
All right, Harry, let's talk.
This game is about winning points.
This game is about winning points, man.
How will this further your goal in winning points?
How will this further my goal in winning points? Well, if I get a dreadnought here, then I can move it to attack Val over here.
But why would you do that?
Like you said, it's about getting points. If I get a dreadnought here, then I can't attack Josh with it, but I could attack Val here with it. If
So
I
Val,
get
do
a
you feel a little
dreadnought
under attack
here,
here?
I could
I
actually
don't see
attack
why-
Harry with
okay,
it.
yeah. I don't see why every
Then-
scenario needs to be attacking me.
People are gonna be. I'm most glorious that I'm attacking everyone. Everyone's gonna get so
This
much
is a-
vengeance.
This is a dumb question.
All right.
Is it?
If you were to switch this,
Yep.
on this turn you could not attack her,
Yep.
but on your next turn you could.
That's true. I could just let it sit there for. a
And
turn
I'm
and
asking
be
the
a-
same thing. Like if
Yeah.
you had done mine, if you had done Harry's,
Yeah.
you'd be in the heart of their thing.
Yeah.
So that on the next turn you could attack right in downtown, so to speak.
I'm gonna.
Why are you doing that?
This dreadnought right here.
But why?
I will explain.
Did you
it
have
to you
pity
all.
on me?
Josh, you get a vengeance. So you get 4 red. So, congrats, I guess. And now I'm gonna deploy the fleet. Move this guy here. That's just 1. I'm gonna double move this guy here. That's my first Legacy of the Exalted. I'm gonna double move this guy here and here. That's my second Legacy of the Exalted. And I'm gonna take this guy and double move him here. I'm just gonna take control of the warp gates. Since I'm still most glorious, no one has bothered to attack me and take my glory. And my cruisers are gonna spread out defending the homeworlds here.
Alright, so I am going to deploy the fleet.
Are you but
I'm going to move these guys here.
But we're friends.
And
But we're
so
friends.
that's
Wait.
-1 for my leader, so that's
Oh, no.
5.
How many cloak ships do you have?
I have 4. But
Ah.
I really only need to move 3.
You all. So we get to find out about the special thing that happens when someone's homeworld is destroyed and conquered. Alright, so let's resolve this and then go on with the rest of your move action. All this goes away. Kaboom. My homeworld is going to flip over to the decimated, conquered homeworld side.
No one's left. Everything's gone. Carrick is burning.
This guy's
All of your
back
ships
here.
go back there, and you put a outpost here on this destroyed husk of a planet, and you're going to get a Legacy of Extermination because my homeworld was a city. I'm also going to get a card added to my hand. This card is Reclaim Your Home. Gain this card the first time another player conquers your homeworld. A homeworld can never be razed, and it cannot be rebuilt into a city except by its original owner. So when I discard this card, Reclaim Your Home, I'm going to gain a credit for each vengeance I have, which isn't many, because I've sort of been like in the lead and not very many bad things have happened to me, so I'll get 2 credits out of it. And I'll be able to pick up 2 cards from my action or discard piles. And when I pick up this card, if I then control my homeworld, by the time I pick it back up, I'll gain a glory.
Gotcha. So you get 2.
Not yet. On my turn.
on
This
your turn.
just goes into my hand.
I
So
see.
that's
So it becomes
a
a
thing.
card in your
It
hand.
becomes a card in my hand. So that's one thing you do, and you got a legacy for doing that.
Yep.
So would you like to move any other ships?
I'm gonna move this guy here.
Uh-huh. So
and
that's
one
one defense.
defense, and then
with
I'll
your
pay
leader.
one of these to raise it.
Alright, so let's do this.
So that goes here.
This goes back into my bag. I have encryption and you do not, so you do not get any data. I still get a data, but you have improved assimilation, so you get 2 colonists.
Alright.
You've assimilated them into your culture.
Should there have been any data exchange for the conquering of your homeworld?
Yes, there was a data exchange for the conquering of my homeworld. You also didn't learn anything from
Right.
that because I have encryption, but I got a data.
Do I get the colonists for that? Correct.
You get the colonists for that also. Yeah,
Alright.
here you go. Sorry.
And then
So how, Josh, I want to ask you a
Just-
question though. How
yes.
exactly do Reavers assimilate these new colonists into their society?
well, if we've learned anything from watching movie or television, you eat the weak ones and you turn the rest of them into one of you. And then we'll do the same thing here.
I don't
So,
see why that's necessary.
Flip, kaboom.
Flip, kaboom. This guy comes over here. And so exchange of data. And I get 2 of these.
I'm terribly uncomfortable.
And then this guy is
So
gonna
that's 2 you've raised this turn.
come over here, do the same thing here.
You've gotten everyone.
Yep.
So that's 3. So you're going to
Here.
get a second legacy of extermination. So you're going to pop up all the way to 4 that turn. And there's also going to be some glory and vengeance happening right now. Because all this stuff happens at end of turn. I'm going to go down a glory. You're going to go up a glory. So my days of being most glorious are ended. We are now equally glorious. At the time that you conquered from Val, she was also equally glorious to you, so you get to take glory from her as well. So you go up to 4. She goes down to 1. So you become most glorious, actually. And at the time you conquered from him, Harry was already less glorious than you. So he's going to take a vengeance from you.
Right.
He's going to go up on the vengeance, and you're going to go down. And so Harry is going to get 4 red at the end of that turn, and you are going to get 4 credits. Because you have moved up to 4 glory, he has moved up to 4 vengeance. So you each get the appropriate reward.
Alright.
So that was pretty devastating, actually.
And then
You're quite done. You're quite done with all your moving and.
I'm gonna discard this Black Ops card, which means if I get to see any card in Harry's hand.
Okay, so let's read this card.
So basically, I get to see any card in. I get
High
to see
level
your hand,
defector.
and then I get to make you discard the card of your choice. And then if I pay 2 credits, I can use that card immediately,
Right.
as if it
So
was my own.
why are you picking on Harry? Because you think, oh, he's got those cards, those
'cause Harry
special
has-
ones, the special Vectrophage cards. Are you going to use one of those?
I don't know, because I could
You
also.
could totally infect right now.
What does infect do?
It's the one that lets him build outposts and launch them in the same turn, but you don't have any ships, like on uninhabited spaces.
No, I don't. But what I can do, just
She
to
ha-
be a total jerk, I could do something. I'm gonna.
What are you taking from Harry? You got a cool thing from Harry.
I'm gonna have Harry throw that out, build ships,
All right.
which I'm then gonna pay 2 of these for.
You are gonna build ships now.
Yep. So first of all,
You can't use these 4 credits because you didn't get them till end of turn.
No, right.
Cruiser's
So
free. You
first
don't have the
cruiser is
Dreadnoughts one.
free, and I'm gonna throw that guy right here. And I'm gonna put a cruiser here and a cruiser here.
And you get to cloak a cruiser too.
Yep. And then I'm gonna do 2 more cruisers. 1 more here. And 1 more here. Put this guy here. And then I'm gonna cloak this guy right over there.
Wow.
Alright, now I'm done.
Right, so you blew us all up and then you built more ships.
Right.
So you can't do it again. That is insane.
By playing someone else's build ships card, does he also get to take the move back to his hand?
Yes. If you want, gosh.
Yes, I do. I absolutely want that back.
Well played, sir, Mr. Pretend I don't know what I'm doing.
I read the instructions up to and including 1 time plus a little more today, so it's clear that I am totally with knowing what I'm doing.
His strategy was hustling everyone.
Discarding, stealing a data.
Alright, so you discard covert ops, you steal a data.
I don't know what to do after that. Josh?
Well, Harry, I'm gonna make one suggestion to you. It would be really bad if Josh got this Exalted Guardian.
You're right. You're right.
And also, Josh is most glorious, so you could totally take some glory from him, maybe? No, I don't think you can do that and get the Guardian.
No. So 4 goes here.
Yeah, you need at least 3, so you could move one of them somewhere else if you want to pay 5 data, or you could do that and pay 4 data.
Pay 4 data.
Right?
You get this guy right here.
The last Exalted has been defeated by Harry, so you're going to move up to at least 3 this turn.
I've never been more nervous. This guy here. So I'm going to move these 3. I'm going to move this here, and my double move over here.
Right, so you just, in order to make sure that I can't blow up your cities, you need to have at least 3 strength here, which you have, a Dreadnought, right? This 8, this is now 9. And you need to have at least 1 strength either here or here, because this right here is 6, and this is 6, but if there's even 1 little speed bump, I won't be able to get it all.
Okay, so
I'm going to use flexible production, and I will choose to produce colonists. So that will get me 3, 4, 5.
Alright?
I may pick up a consume card. I'll use that to pick up my colonize card, and I get 1 credit, I think. And then I'm discarding covert ops, and I will actually pay 2 credits to gain a black ops card.
Everybody's got their stuff. I'm realizing without my homeworld, if I were to recruit colonists right now, I would get literally 0. But I'm also not most glorious anymore, which means that I can attack people again to gain glory back. So long as the person I attack is Josh. 'Cause I think it's time to... Oh gosh, this is a really tough choice. I want to use my Dreadnoughts to murder everything, but I think in terms of victory points, I can get 2 by just opening warp gates, where I'd only get 1 by exterminating things. But I'd also get glory for exterminating things. And I would also get my homeworld back. I want my homeworld back. I want my home world back. I'm gonna discard Reclaim Your Home. I'm gonna get a credit for each vengeance I have, which is only 2, because no one has been mean to me this game. I've had very little misfortune, other than my homeworld getting sacked. You'd think that would count. Doesn't. And I get to pick up 2 cards, which is Deploy the Fleet and build ships. And then I'm going to play Deploy the Fleet. I'm going to do some fleet deploying. So I've got 2 double moves for my Dreadnoughts, which have strength 4. But first let's do some easy things. Let's go here. 2, flip that. That goes back to you.
Back in the bag.
My homeworld comes back under my control, although it is still ravaged. I'd have to build it back into a city, which I don't know if I'll bother. You get a data from me attacking you. I get 2 data because I decrypt all your data with my encryption technology. Then hop this cruiser over here and exchange it with that cruiser. So you have the option, if I engage you in combat, of dropping in your cloaked ships. I'm engaging your little cruiser in combat. Are any cloaked ships there?
No.
Alright, great. I am sending a dreadnought through this warp gate, and then I'm popping him over here. Are there any cloaked ships here? This is 2 versus 4 right now.
And then, but this is also 2.
This is 2 defense. This is just ship-to-ship combat right now. I'm not conquering anything.
Yeah, then I'm gonna pop these 2 guys over here.
Alright, so that becomes 4 versus 4, and
Yep.
they
So then
are
these 2 come
destroyed.
back to me.
So now I'm going to pop these guys here, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take this. So I'm going to get a data, and you're going to get a data. I get 2 data, you get 1 data. I might be able to get an extermination point right here. Double move this dreadnought over here. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I could get to 8, I'd get an expansion point. I want that more than extermination, because I don't think I'll ever get another chance to get an expansion. I'm going to keep him. This guy's not going to double move. This is my second double move. 1, 2. I pick up this. So these people all here need to retreat, so you can move your cruisers out of the way, back wherever you want them. And then I'm going to conquer. This feels so wasteful to blow up these big dreadnoughts. To conquer these little outposts and not open any warp gates, but I'm doing it anyway. For each one of these, I get 2 data there, 2 data there, and I make all of these my outposts, which brings me to 8. At the end of my turn, I don't raise any of them. I'm leaving little blue outposts all over the galaxy for people to ravage. These guys go away. I have like literally no ships left anywhere, but I have so many outposts, and I get my second legacy of expansion. I go up to 5 and get a bureaucracy, and we're all adding another leader to our hand
Do I
right
lose
now. You do
since I don't
not.
have 8?
You can never lose a legacy once you have it. I'm gonna take a glory from Josh. I'm gonna become most glorious, but I also attacked you and you were already less glorious than me, so I'm gonna give you a vengeance, and you're gonna get 4 red.
That was epic.
So I conquered 5 planets that turn, spending my entire fleet, getting a crap ton of data through encryption, and gaining glory, becoming most glorious again.
So you can at max get 1 glory and 1 vengeance per turn.
Per player per turn.
Per player per turn. Okay, that makes
Yep.
sense. Okay.
Each time you attack someone, then at the end of your turn you compare your glory to theirs.
Yep.
Alright.
So that's my turn. Now it's your turn again, Josh.
Wait, we have to choose leaders.
Oh yeah, choose leaders. Let's let it be a surprise. No confession cam for the second group of leaders.
Alright, so my initial discard is my leader is the War Profiteer. At the start of each turn, I can exchange 2 for 2 credits, and then when the leader enters play, I can pay 2 to get 1 for each one of those that I control. So really at this point it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 is not bad.
And I will deploy my fleet. First I'm going to go here. And I will raise this.
If you raise it, you could get another Legacy of Extermination. That's your only motivation for raising it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to raise it.
Okay.
If you raise 3 in the same turn.
Which I will do.
Mhm.
Because then this guy's going to come here and raise that. So that's my 2 for that. This guy's gonna go here. Raise that.
And just
You have to take those ships off.
So I get this one and this one. And since I'm doing that, really I didn't have to move the dreadnought. I can move this one, right?
yeah.
The dreadnought stays here, although the dreadnought is going to move at some point here. So these all come back here. So the dreadnought's going to move here. This guy's going to move here. And this guy's going to move here. So I get
Yeah, how many planets did you conquer this turn? 3?
3 outposts. So I get
So
9.
I'm gonna get 3 because you conquered 3 from me.
Yep.
That's we're just like so much spoils of conquest.
Right. It's one.
Because you already had 2 of these, it's actually 4.
4, okay.
So it's 12 total. You should get 12 total.
I have a lot of greens.
Alright, so the Warlords and the Reavers ended up being such
and
good
I
friends.
move up 1.
Ouch. Just survey the carnage. So much empty space. My homeworld is destroyed. The Vectorphage and the university over here are still happy as clams. Also, a lot of empty space around where the Reavers started. So many spots that used to have outposts on them are now vacant.
Alright, so for my turn, I'm going to discard my leader.
Tell us about this leader.
This leader is Harbinger of Spores. Discard to put into play. Launching outpost no longer costs me any data. You may launch your prepared outposts into any combat or conquest on your turn. They have a combat strength of 1.
So you can use your outposts to attack people, or you can just combine that with your other leader to do super cheap spread all over the galaxy and get expansion points.
And I feel like infecting.
Alright, you could get 4. Are you already at 8?
So
Yeah, it looks like you could get your 3rd expansion right now.
So I'm gonna do this one.
Why next to the Reavers? He's gonna win! He's gonna blow up one of these ships can kill each of those.
Yeah?
Go next to Val.
So I have
No,
the negative
actually,
1 thing.
I'm torn about this. But just keep in mind, all of them, instead of being 2 defense versus Reavers, are 1 defense, which is like 50%. It's like,
Let's just
yeah.
hold off on that because I'm gonna do this anyway.
Alright, so 1 there.
And one over here.
One over here.
Yeah.
It's up to you, man, but I'm worried about him getting a 4th extermination. We should not be letting that happen.
You're right.
That is just, there's a limit to, I'm partially to blame. I'm partially to blame for allowing all that reaving to take
all
place.
Of this to blame.
This is bad. Alright, so you get another expansion. You are completely immune to bureaucracy because of your technology.
So I finally move up.
So you move up to 4. This is getting pretty tight at the end.
Quick question, with colonize, if you're building a city, do enemy outposts count?
They
for-
do. You've got a lot of resources sitting around as well.
Yeah. I will pay colonize.
Alright? Harry, you're building all of those just made her cities so much cheaper.
So I'm gonna upgrade this one, so that's 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yep, so that costs you 3. Put that under it. You can get your
This,
city there.
and then this one would be 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yep. And you will get a Legacy of Empire.
Yep.
She gets one glory, right?
And you're gonna get
Yes.
a glory, which gets you 2 credits. Yay!
And I moved up 1. Over.
Ah, okay.
And then as
Party
my
on 5.
discard-
Everyone, let's pay attention to what happens when someone reaches 6 legacies. The first person there gets nothing. Everybody else gets a free Black Ops card immediately.
I'm discarding my Black Ops Breach mainframes, and I am stealing half of your data.
Oh!
Nice.
Nice.
Or actually, do you have just as many?
Nope,
credits?
I do
No.
not have just as many credits. I have more data than credits.
I will take the data.
I was gonna research. I was gonna get so much enlightenment. Alright, let's add to count these. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8 data.
Thank you. And that definitely gets you a vengeance. So that was
Oh,
more than
you were
4.
saving that. You were saving that.
So he is blue.
Oh, I'm so
That's it
sad.
there, guy.
I get vengeance for that. I am so
Yes.
vengeful. You're
Why do you
the
get
least
vengeance for
glorious. I'm.
If you take more than
at least
half.
4,
Yeah.
then
I've
vengeance.
squandered my vengeance by attacking people weaker than me. So even when you steal that much from me, I only get 2 materials.
All right, top of the.
Very much
Top of the order.
appreciate your contribution to the university. It's a very generous donation.
That is very university too. All the money is staying in-house to build buildings. She's built a new library. In fact, she's naming the gym after you.
Oh, Warlords of Veneer.
The Warlords
Science
Veneer gym.
building.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a gym.
It's
You think she's going to give you a science building?
Fitness and recreation center.
Exactly.
Oh. Alright, so the credits have gone out for the start of my turn. I gotta get my leader into play.
Yeah, I was going to use the purple.
I had to research anyway, I'm
You still
discarding
have
my
it.
leader. So my leader now, who I realize isn't maybe the one I should have picked all those turns ago when I thought this would be useful to me. Whenever I take a move action, I can pick up 2 other cards from my action pile, but my move action is already played. Right now, though, I'm gonna research. Oh shoot! If I score a legacy this turn, then I'm gonna be the bad guy who triggers number 6. But if I can get 2 legacies this turn, I'm most glorious, and I will just win. I'll get to 7. So I'm just gonna do my best. I'm gonna see if my giant pile is enough to get me 2 legacies of enlightenment. So let's start with something useful to me. Position dreadnoughts, that'll cost 5. Another useful thing, cloaking device, 6. Now I have 2 level 2s, so I can get a level 3. So this one costs 3. Now I do not have enough to get another level 1, 2, and 3. Not by a long shot. Although 8 more would have gotten me there. So I get one of these. First, I got to take some cards. So just move up these.
So you moved up
this
one.
guy. Whoop whoop. I moved up
Yes,
one.
you moved up one, so we all get Black Ops cards.
So I'm gonna take cloaking device and position dreadnoughts. And now, because I gained a legacy of enlightenment, I get to discard 2 immediately.
I'm going to pay 4 to pick up my cards. And I am going to play Colonize. And I'm going to city some stuff.
Yeah.
So if
Oh
I
my
want to
goodness.
do this one, it's 5 because it's -1 for that, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many colonists do you have?
A lot. I have 12 plus however many I have here.
Can you build 4 cities this turn?
I don't think I can build 4, but I can build 3.
If you build 4, I bet you win.
So I won.
Jan didn't win. That's a win for society and the world.
The game is great. I really enjoyed it. I think probably somewhere around round 12 I started to understand what I was doing.
It was definitely unexpected that Josh won, since everyone thought he had no idea what he was doing, but I guess he caught up with us.
So I'm just happy. I think it was a good game by everybody. Everybody was very good about helping.
It was a good game. Everyone definitely played their best, except maybe Jan, but no one's perfect. The technology didn't entirely pay off for me, but I definitely did come close there, and if nothing else, I did prevent Jan from winning that one turn by stealing half of his data, which was a very satisfying move. So overall, it was a good day.
I think it was a really good game.